Does everyone understand what Anthony Black and Grady Dick standing next to each other holding their jerseys backward means?
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. These fucking kids, these Gen Zers, I tell you.
Mike, Tyler, but either one of you, at their age, they're rookies, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing in that situation?
Yeah,
I feel
at 20 years old. Yeah, 20 years old, of course, Yeah.
The universe threw them a lob, and they had to goddamn... They had to boom that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, we got the opportunity to lead into some really ridiculous shit. Of course I'm going to do it. But yes, it's the magic posting it was crazy. And they deleted it, which I think, man, stand on that, man. Come on, G. Yeah, it's a little fun. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, but it's hilarious.
What's the point of deleting it after it got 7,500 retweets, bro?
After the whole world saw it. You know what I mean? I guess it's the way of saying sorry. You know what I mean? But it's too late, man.
Sorry for referencing that black people have penises, Orlando Magic. Is that something you need to apologize for? Is that how woke you are?
It is his name. Like, it's not. It's his actual name.
It's
yeah.
I have no problem with it.
No, of course not. The funniest part of it was and to answer your question of would I have done it as a 20-year-old white NBA player, would I have to take the opportunity to participate in that joke? Yes, like, of course, bro. But the funniest part was you can see him. If you watch the video that I think Worldwide Wob posted, someone posted of the two of them talking beforehand. Anthony Black goes, no, I think it was Grady Dick goes, "Fuck it." You can see him say "fuck it," and then when they line up to take the picture, they switched places.
I love that. Fuck it. You need that in moments, and that's a perfect moment. You know what I mean? I love that. That's beautiful. It makes the moment even better to me.
Yeah. All right, John.
And while we're here, I feel like we always need to bring more heat on Steve Kerr naming his son Nick. I don't believe he got away with that. And there's part of me that thinks that he's in on that joke, bro. Like, I cannot believe he did that, dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I feel the same way. Like, you don't accidentally name your son Nicholas Kerr. It's difficult for me to believe. Like, at least for me and Shar, when we were naming our kids, we literally had options for depending on how they came out pigmentation wise, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
like, because with Shar, it was like, damn, the kids could come out looking like her, or they could come out looking light skinned, or they could come out looking like me. And it was like, we can't name a kid. I'm not gonna have a white son named Jaden. I promise you that. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, yeah, no, fuck no, bro. So like we talked about that. We thought about like, okay, cool, like, you know, it's got kind of an Italian last name, so it has to, you know, the names have to kind of match with that, but they're going to be multiracial kids. So we want, like, I just don't understand going, just name him Nicholas. Like, we thought about every nickname.
You thought
we
about
thought
the
about
nicknames,
initials.
right?
We
Yeah.
thought about nicknames. We thought about initials. Like, I'm with Tyler, bro. You don't, that's your last name. You're aware of, like, potential nicknames or jokes. I don't know. Like, that, I don't buy it at all.
Yeah. I got my
Also,
eyes
it's
on
not
you,
like
Steve.
he's a white person who only spent his life around only white people.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Right.
He's
spent
someone who has
probably most
been
of his life
in
around black
exactly
people as a basketball coach and a player. You feel me? So yeah. I don't know. It's interesting you have that. I never thought that way, but maybe that's because like there's a bunch of Indian people that are darker than me. You know what I'm saying? And so like an Indian name doesn't, whether they're, you know, dark or light skin, you know, so maybe that's why I didn't think, I don't really think that way. But that's crazy that you said like, if he was looking more like you, I'm not naming him Jaden. That's hilarious.
I mean, he's Vinny because he came out looking like he looks.
That's a Vince. That's a Vincent. That's crazy.
If Vinny came out looking like Shar, I wouldn't have named him Vinny. We would have gone with one of the other options on the table, bro. You know what I mean? But Maya, by that time, we were like, Maya works for everyone.
Very versatile. Very versatile.
For sure.
All right, John, you were listening to Cater to You and had some thoughts.
I'm just listening to that song. To me, it was like, there's no way a man didn't write that song. Like, Purposeless Without You is a wild thing. I'm like, for me, I'm thinking like, dog, that's almost scary.
What about that line makes you feel like a man wrote it?
I mean,
in what direction? I guess you know what I'm saying.
I mean, because I don't think I can't imagine a woman writing that truly feeling it. And also when you hear about like, you're out late, wake me up, and I'll like, wait, just tap me on my shoulder, like, and I'll, cater. Like none of that makes sense. It all feels like something a man wishes, a particular type of man wishes existed in the world that just doesn't. And I also think, honestly, if a woman told me she was purposeless without me, I would be frightened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not only do I think a man wrote it, I think like, bro, I question this man. Like that's some weird shit. That's something a narcissist would need, you know what I'm saying, in order to exist in a relationship. So I don't know, man. It was just weird listening to it as an adult where I'm like, should Somi listen to this? Like I'd rather, like that type of problematic, I'd rather her listen to Snoop. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. I'm like, rather bro. She listens to rap all the time. She like Young Nudie type shit. And then, and one of Young Nudie's like most quotable lines is like, look what that money make a bitch do. You know what I'm saying? And to hear a woman singing about being purposeless feels, you know what I'm saying, more problematic to me than that shit, honestly.
You ain't familiar with Beyonce's pen. Beyonce be down bad about hers, bro. You ain't never heard Dangerously in Love, nigga? She called
I heard it.
Bro, she called her man a god on there and said, I am nothing without you. Like, this is light work that you're describing, okay, to you. Bro, Beyonce has always been down bad about hers. And I'm going to tell you the part that made me know a man did not write Cater to You. When Beyonce sung Put Your Do-Rag On. You know how whack it is when someone else puts your do-rag on? You ever had somebody do that shit for you? You ever had your lady do that? That shit do not be tight. To be wobbly as fuck. Your do-rag can never get put on. Yeah, right? Your do-rag can never be put on better than if you put it on yourself, bro. That's how I think a woman wrote it. Because that is not a line of someone who wears a do-rag on a regular occasion.
That makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, man. It just feels like, I don't know. I can't imagine a woman saying that and meaning that. You know what I mean? It just seems so extra.
Tyler,
that's a hell of a point.
Tyler, forensic evidence the fuck out of your argument. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest.
That's a hell of a
point.
He
turned the black light on and
listen, bro. As someone who's worn do-rags for a very huge chunk of my life,
I still wear do-rags.
Yeah, right. Like if
you know what
right.
I mean?
And the rest of the shit Beyonce's talking about verse sounds amazing, right? Like if I was at the shower and my lady was lotioning me up, I'd love every second of that. Then if she put the do-rag on my head, I'd be like, okay, I got it from here, baby. Let me go ahead and you cannot put a do-rag on better than you can put it on yourself, and you know this as a do-rag wearer.
No, I know that for sure. But I don't know, bro. Hearing that song, it doesn't feel like the type of love that I've experienced with women. You know what I'm saying? It feels like something a man would want, a narcissist would want from, the opposite
see your
sex.
argument.
That's what it feels like to me. Yeah.
But
the shit still slaps. But I'm like listening, like, this is a lot, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like Michelle's verse. Was it Kelly's verse? Like, I'm like, let's do it after we get recording. It's kind of wild.
All right, the NBA season is in full swing, coming down the stretch. Then we move right into the playoffs in April, May, and June. I can't wait. Spice things up with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA right now. All you have to do is put down $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets. Pretty good trade-off. I pay $5, I get $150. North Carolina listeners, do not forget. Welcome to the party. DraftKings Sportsbook now live in your state, North Carolina. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Takes 90 seconds. The code is Colin, C-O-L-I-N. Again, 90 seconds. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app. Put in Colin. New customers bet $5, get $150 back in bonus bets instantly. That is the trade. All right? The code is always Colin. The crown is yours.